Now, I know some of y'all read that title and were like, bonk, that is not correct. But hear me out. Let me cook. Let the man cook. But hey, how's it going, you swell individuals? It's time for a theory video. We don't really do these that often, but I've been inspired by one specific character and one dialogue in particular to make this video, and that is Pantalone the initial host of Chang Shang? The dude with the black hair from like the story cutscene, if y'all remember. Now, besides for that, they do be looking kind of the same with that black hair, Liu representation. There is a lot of other things we could connect between these two, but I'm gonna try to organize this, like, chronologically with the information we got. And also, if this theory is not correct, which I'm pretty sure it is actually, like, I have the confidence that is kind of baseless, but I don't give a shit. I'll give away 5 of them Welkin Moons on a stream, which we will go back to doing, I promise. But yeah, without further ado, let's take it from the top. I didn't really script this. I probably should have done a bit of that, but whatever. So, first off, the meeting. So, we first see the initial host of the Snek, and he was just a normal-ass doctor dude. A pretty good doctor. He had some clout, but he ran into an issue. He could not save everyone. So he climbed this thick-ass mountain to find the Snek. And the snake was all like, give me some of that life force, boy. And you can save anyone you want. And the dude was all like, I bet. And the snake, claiming her free real estate low-key, left the mountain with him. The Snek proceeded to help the dude save people until he died. Or so you thought? No, I don't think this man is actually dead. But we're gonna get to that. Let's take it step by step. So when Pantalone, or the initial host, died, he gave the Snek away. Now, oftentimes in media, or like anime, just shows in general, that character who is so completely selfless has a snapping moment. I need to think of one. Wait, let me think of one from like a recent show. Okay, this one's pretty popular. Solo Leveling. In episode 2, when the main character basically is trying to help everyone, gets the people out of there, he's left alone to die. And then he starts being like, man, this some bullshit. I have a family too. My life is just as important. I think this is kind of what happened with the initial host in Death. Because the whole thing in the Baiju story quest, like the big message, is that aren't all lives equally worth saving. So with that idea in our heads, who could have possibly saved Pantalone from dying? And well, I think the answer's kind of obvious there. The one person in the Fatui who Pantalone is closest to seems to be Dottore. Now you might be thinking, why would Dottore save this random ass doctor? And to that, I'll simply say, why wouldn't a doctor like this mad scientist be insanely interested in the idea that you can literally heal anyone in exchange for your own life force? Now, obviously, Dottore is a piece of shit. He's not a good person, but it would still be insanely valuable info for the man to have. And personally, I don't think Dottore himself would ever form a contract with Chang Shang because 1, it's gonna drain his life force and like, he ain't doing that shit. And 2, Chang Shang would probably just tell him to go commit toaster bath. Like, it's not gonna happen. But just imagine Dottore having this ability to heal his test subjects over and over again to conduct new experiments. Like, that shit is wild. He can even have Chang Shang form a contract with one of the clones. Except I'm not, wait, do clones have like a life force? Is that a thing? Interesting. But yeah, back to the initial point of Pantalone. Him being revived for information regarding this healing art does seem to be like something Dottore would do. Also, who knows? Maybe he just saw Pantalone himself as an experiment. We don't know. Maybe Dottore kept him around simply because he's useful. He seems to be insanely intelligent, and him being connected to Mora is such a good contrast to who he was in his, like, past life in quotations. Ooh! And if Dottore somehow found a way for Pantalone to retain some of Cheng Sheng's initial healing powers, like maybe she left some enzymes on his body, yes. But yeah, I kind of went off the deep end a bit there. Mind you, it's a theory, guys. It's not 100%, obviously, but I personally believe this. Like, I am 100% expecting this to be like Baiju's ancestor. Another cool little thing is, like I mentioned, Pantalone is seemingly, he's like cold right now compared to how warm he was in the past. Now he measures lives based on money, which is the exact opposite of how he was in the past. It didn't matter if you had money or not, he would save anybody. Now he's a completely different man. It's like in death, he had like a realization and he went from a hero to a villain. His sense of self and like his sense of worth completely changed. With all that in mind though, I do actually think the man is gonna be playable because he has done good. We might be able to set him on like a better path and make him question his values again to who he was before. Because even from little interactions we've heard of like him and Yelan with the coat stealing, he seems to be kind of a turtle, like hiding in his shell, lacking a sense of clarity. Like, it's really interesting. And since it was probably Dottore who revived him, he probably did a little something to that Pantalone brain. Or even if he didn't, bro, he's just a bad influence in general. But I am gonna leave this video off with the Arlecchino voice line about Pantalone because I think it is a very interesting.
I won't deny that he is a capable and imaginative individual, but he lacks clarity. He can formulate grand plans and manipulate the economy with ease, yet at the same time, he allows his actions to be governed by the vengeance and hatred locked in the depths of his heart. Rational people often believe themselves capable of controlling their emotions, but I believe that confidence is their greatest weakness.
Also, last quick thing I just thought of is that if Dottore really did save Pantalone, he would not do it for free. He'd probably say that every life has a price and would say that Pantalone has to give him something in return. That might have instilled the mentality in Pantalone that every life has worth. In this case, it being dictated by money because he's traumatized by Dottore. It's a possibility. But anyway, with that in mind, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know, obviously, what your thoughts are, if you disagree, if you agree, and thanks for watching. Peace!